DOJ recommended a plan where federal workers who aren't part of select programs would be offered a buyout and 6 to 8 months severance if they choose, versus keeping their positions. The stipulation of remaining in their job is that they must return to working in person in their offices 5 days per week. There are also specific federal organizations that are being shut down, such as USAID, and the workers deemed not critical are being let go, also with 6 months severance. Critics of these layoffs, or buyouts, say this isn't fair, or that the executive branch doesn't have the legal authority to make cuts like this without Congress. They say there are ways of making change without disrupting the workforce's lives and creating hardship for them and their families. They say these drastic measures are going to create instability in government services that Americans depend on, and that those employees need to stay for continuity of programs that prevent harm and hardship to Americans. But right now, the lack of accountability makes it impossible for the president to know if these organizations are achieving anything for Americans. That fact is not the new administration's fault. It is these organizations and their leadership's fault. They let things get out of hand and can't be trusted to fix it. The US government's approach to this would be to fund a study, present the findings to Congress, and then 2 years later, they'll end up saying the solution is to give them more money and grow the bureaucracy. Business leadership in the United States capitalistic society, on the other hand, would handle this differently by using historical performance data, which already exists, and after some period of ideation, picking a hypothesis and giving it a shot. And then you just see what happens. Donald Trump is applying strategies that succeeded for him and others in the private sector to find solutions to the waste, fraud, and abuse that he found. My question is, why would critics oppose this solution by claiming he's acting like a fascist or being evil or cruel? Maybe there are some legal procedures to adhere to, and maybe some judges have jurisdiction to demand precedents be presented to them before certain actions take place. But that is part of the checks and balances of our system and is expected. Trump is making his strategy clear, demanding action, and as long as these legal challenges can be debated and ruled on without delay, then what complaint would anyone in America have? Let's hear the arguments. Make a call, push decisions through every level of the court system that is necessary, but let's do it quickly and without going in circles. As far as the workers, why are we worried about them? If the legal battle plays out and ultimately people get 6 months severance, they are getting just as good of a financial buffer as any private company in America offers to their employees. Netflix, Amazon, Stripe, Google. For them, 6 months is the best severance they offer. So why would government employees expect more than that? What do you think? Why should it be different for them? What am I wrong about? And why should the best severance package from the best private companies in the world not be good enough for United States federal workers?